Hello. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a good, amazing day, night, wherever you are. If you don't know me, my name is Dollyboy. I'm an artist, writer, and a drag queen here on YouTube. And it's my birthday. Well, not today, the day that I'm filming this. Maybe the day that I post this. I don't know. Depends on how fast I can get it done. I haven't filmed a actual like drag makeup type video thing in a while. So hi. I'm back, I guess. I just been super busy with so many different things, different shows. Just as a little plug promo, I have a new book coming out in September. It's called What We Hide in the Closets. It's super fun, super gay, super exciting, super sad, super everything. This is it right here. Well, it will soon be the actual copy. This is just the proof copy, but yeah. If you want to get your hands on this copy, I will have the pre-order links down below in the description. So yeah, I'm going to be taking some birthday photos just to post on Instagram. And I kind of wanted to go all out and have some fun a little bit. So we are going to be doing some Chappell Roan inspired makeup today. Isn't that fun? Isn't that exciting? Isn't that lovely, babes? But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're down there, might as well like the video and comment below any makeup things that you want to see from me, any other celebrity makeup looks that I should recreate. Before I ramble on any longer, let's go ahead and get into some makeup. Now, first thing I'm going to do is throw my hair up in a wig cap. I'm going to glue down my eyebrows, do a little bit of skin prep, and then we will get on to foundation and powder and stuff and all the good things. So, be right back.
2,000 years later.
So I have my eyebrows glued down. I glued down my sideburns a bit. I did color correct my beard just a tad, little bit also. And I set that all with some Then Nye Super White powder. So now we're gonna go ahead and slather our face in a whole bunch of the white cream blend stick by Mejron. And yeah. Beep. But while I'm doing this, how's everyone doing? Let's catch up. Let's rekindle. Let's get to know each other a little bit better. So last time I made like a proper drag makeup video, we were just below 1,000 subscribers and now we're almost at 1,300. I still can't believe that, honestly. I can't believe that 1,300 of you actually like me enough to want to see more of this? Are y'all okay? Clearly not. But yeah, I just really want to say thank you so much. I know I don't post here a lot, but when I do, I love making videos and content. But yeah, other than that, everything's been good. Nothing too out of the ordinary, honestly. So now that we have a good layer of white face paint going on, I'm just going to blend all that out and into my skin. I'm gonna kind of just keep it on the edge of my jawline. I'm gonna blend it out to my ears a little bit. And yeah. So now that we have a good white base going on, before we set that, I'm going to use the pink version of the cream blend stick, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of really concentrated blush on the sides of my face. So kind of the same way I was doing before, I'm just gonna, instead of swiping it, I'm gonna dab it on and put it more on the higher parts of my cheekbones, and then we can blend it out just so we get that really vibrant look. And this is gonna act as our contouring almost. So then I'm going to take a different sponge and I'm just gonna blend all that out. All right, our cream blush is all nice and put down and blended out. So I'm gonna set all of this with my Then Nye Super White powder, and then we're gonna work on powder, blush, contour, things of that nature. And then we can move on to some fun stuff as well. All right, once we got all this set down with powder, I'm then going to take the Summer of Love blush palette by Trixie Cosmetics and a nice dense packing brush. This one is the Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the shade Sidekick that's right here. I'm gonna load up my brush with this and we're just gonna pack on our blush. And while we're doing this, let's talk about All Stars 9. What are we guys feeling? It's actually been a really good season. It was one thing I was really concerned about at the beginning, just because they did say it was going to be like a charity season. So I was like, I don't know. Just based on like the competition and like how it was going to play out. But these have actually been some really good episodes, especially the ball and the rusical. I think those two have been my favorites so far. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who are we rooting for? I'm low-key thinking that the crown is either going to go to Roxy, Angeria, or Plastique. But my initial route was for Gottmik. So we'll kind of see how everything plays out, especially with this twist that they've added in to the final round. Oh, I completely forgot that Canada versus the World, I think it released today. So I'll have to watch that later. And then Global All-Stars has been announced. That's going to be a really good season, I think. I am rooting for Pythia on that season. I think she's just going to be so creative. She's going to slay a lot of the challenges. And I'm excited to see some of the girlies that I haven't gotten to see from the international seasons. So I think it's going to be fun. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush to my chin as well. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Just a whale, man. Just a whale pill.
So where's the big pill? You want a big pill or you want a willow pill?
Nice and subtle, right? I'm thinking we're gonna go with this photo as our main inspiration. We're gonna go in today with the Glam Light Kiss, as well as the Morphe Lisa Pring palette. This is my sticker of my drag husband, Coupe de Bellevue. Y'all should follow him on Instagram and also all of my other drag family members. But yeah, love you. So in this Kiss palette here, I'm going to take the shade, the Star Child, which is just like a light lavenderish gray shade. And I'm going to pack that onto my brush, and I'm going to start with the outer portion of our crease. So I'm going to start blending in this inner part of where my natural brow starts. And I'm gonna kind of angle it up. Usually with my eye, I do like angle out, which I think I kind of might do, but I also want to keep it a tad bit more rounded. I'm gonna blend that out into the pink, and then we can blend some pink into this later on. So if you're interested in any of my actual shows and you're in North Carolina or like somewhere near the area, keep an eye out on my Instagram because I post all shows and everything that I'm doing over on there. And yeah, I've just been happy being able to perform, get to know a lot of the different performers here in the area. And yeah, just spending time with friends, family. Speaking of friends and family, I completely forgot about this. I gave birth to a child. I'm mother now. I gave birth to my very own drag child. This is Koe. You might know them, you might follow them, you might not, I don't know. But yeah, they are a super sweet and amazing human being. We've really connected over the past couple months, and they have started their own drag journey, which has been very fun and exciting to see. I love you. Just being able to teach other people about drag and all the stuff that I got to learn when first starting out, I get to now pass on. So it's something that I've really been enjoying. One of the things that I really want to be able to do with drag, not only just to perform more, but be able to just be able... I'm so good with words. I'm now going in with the shade Shout It Out Loud. Okay. And I'm going to give this purple a bit more saturation. Yeah, just being able to perform more, get all my little creative ideas that's out of my head, creating different looks. Obviously, Drag Race is a thing. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Tamar, have you ever watched the show?
That is something that I would like to do someday. I think it would be really fun. It's not the ultimate goal, but it is a goal. I want to start like hosting shows and putting stuff together and just try different things, be experimental. But yeah, I just love being able to create and being able to connect with so many different people online, being able to inspire so many people as well. And also just using my art to be able to, like, I guess use it as a stepping stone or platform for my other forms of art. So like being able to create my own music, which I had been teasing for so long. It's just one of those things that when it's the right time, it's the right time. And when it is the right time, I will get it out there. I swear, I promise. And being able to promote like my writing, I want to start working on a novella. I have a novel that's like kind of in the works, but I put it on the back burner for so long. I kind of want to change it to a novella now, just because I think that's a little bit maybe. I just want to do lots of different, like, I just want to have lots of fun. All right, so now I have all these blended together with the purples. I'm gonna move on to some blues. I'm gonna take the shade Dress to Kill. It's a like deeper navy blue, and this will act sort of in a way to deepen our crease and give things a little bit more depth. And then after we cut that, we can work on to our bright blues for our lid. And yeah, one of the things I've been loving about drag is being able to challenge myself a lot recently, especially given different prompts, different restrictions either I place on myself or just for different shows. It's been fun and trying to experiment with different things, like doing with different makeup looks, expressing different forms of gender. I've done like drag king performances, which I want to do more. It's all been so much fun. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start cutting our crease a little bit. I have this sort of tealy blue aqua color already mixed up just from a flash palette with some face paints in it. And I'm going to use that to cut my crease because it'll give a little bit more saturation. I'm going to start on this side here, and I'm going to cut this initial part here, going a little bit higher up, and then just blend all that out into the bottom. Just like that. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Once you have cut the crease with that aqua color, and now I'm going to set all of that. I'm gonna use this kind of bright blue shade called Angel Kitty in the Morphe Lisa Frank palette, and we're gonna set our crease with this blue shade. I'm gonna start in the outer corner here, just because I think it's gonna be a little bit dark here. I'm gonna pack that all down, and then we'll start fading into this other side with some different eyeshadows too. All right, so once we've set down our little outer crease color, I'm probably gonna go in with this Kimchi Chic Donut palette, the Rainbow Sprinkles one, whatever it's called. With that same brush, I'm gonna go in with this minty color, and I'm gonna set that on our inner portion here. Yeah, this is more so the color that I was looking for. So same thing, just loading up our brush and setting all that cream, face paint, whatever you wanna call it, with the minty shade. I'm now gonna take this little smudgy brush. It's like really small, but it's really wide. I'm gonna go in with the shade Dynasty from that Kiss palette, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen up this crease line a little bit. So we lost a little bit of that definition. So I'm just running that along the edges of where the top of our lid is. Then I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit into our lavender blown out moment. With that same brush and that same shade, I'm gonna run this along the bottom part of my lash line, and I'm also gonna lower it a little bit so we can create that open eye look later on with our white eyeliner. So now I'm gonna go in with another version of that little stumpy brush, and then that the navy blue shade, and I'm gonna start working on our inner part of our eye and creating some more depth there. I'm going to take a smaller tapered brush like this. I'm going to go in with the black shade in this palette called Black Diamond. I'm going to deepen this outer part a lot more with the black. And this is going to be sort of our base for our liquid liner. And it's really going to create a nice dramatic effect for us. So now let's go ahead and move on to our liquid liner. So for this, I'm going to be using the Epic Ink Liner from NYX. And we're just gonna create a nice simple cat eye wing sort of a situation over here. So the way I've been doing it recently is taking the pen and drawing our outer portion of our eye following the shape that we've made with our eyeshadow. So angling it upward to about there, let's say. And then with my eye open, kind of running it along the top part of my eye and creating the shape with my eye open. So that it's perfect when I open my eye like that. Just kind of touching things up a little bit. And then now that I have my guidelines placed down, I can fill this all in with the liquid liner. But yeah, that's how I do my wing. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then once you have two eyeliner shapes that mostly look identical, I'm gonna start working on our little inner corner part here. I'm gonna take the eyeliner pen, I'm gonna create a small little triangle in that part there to sort of elongate our eye a little bit and extend it out. So just like that. Same thing on the other side. And then just connect that to the liner on the top part of our eye. All right, and then for the bottom portion here, kind of where our eyeshadow is right now as a little guide, I'm gonna take the side of my pen. I'm gonna go a little bit lower than usual because I wanna create that open eye look. That's a little bit signature to this kind of chapel face. So I'm going a little bit lower than usual, running that along the bottom of my eye. So now we're gonna move on to our actual white liner. I'm gonna take the Hotline Gel Liner from Trixie Cosmetics. This is in the shade white, obviously. So I'm gonna start painting the inner part of my eye, which luckily most of it's already white anyway. But we're creating our faux inner corner here. And I'm also gonna add a good portion to the bottom of our lash line to create that really draggy eye look. See, look at the difference between that. Already so much better. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Once you got the white eyeliner down, I just set it with some white eyeshadow just to keep it in place a little bit more. Now that that's all done, let's add some glitter. So I'm gonna take the same Rainbow Sprinkles donut palette, and I'm just gonna take my finger, this finger right here. I'm gonna run it into just a mixture between these two glitter shades. Obviously they look the same. And I'm just gonna press that on my lid, but it just gives it a little bit of something. So next I'm going to add is the Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes. This is in the shade Moonlight. So nothing too specific, just kind of adding it all over. And I'm using just simple flat brush. It just gives a little bit of extra shine and funness that's needed. And if you're wondering why I'm holding my brush this way, it's because it's broken. I'm gonna add a little bit to the bottom part of my eye as well. You know what, why not? Let's add some to the top too. I went ahead and just threw on some mascara really quickly. Because we're wearing like bigger lashes, I don't really care about how my regular eyelashes look underneath it. I just want them to be black. But now we are going to move on to eyebrows. So I have like kind of reddish auburn shade mixed up from that Flash palette already to match the hair. And we're gonna go with a slightly rounded, slightly angled, thin brow on top of this. Wish me luck. So I'm gonna start where my natural brow starts. Angle it up so we get a nice faux brow bone. And then follow our eye shape a little bit. And then angle it up. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna thicken it up a little bit. Gonna add a little bit more color. I think that's at a point where I really like it. And then now comes the hard part, trying to match it on the other side. So I'm gonna quickly do that off camera and then we will be right back. I got them to a point where they're somewhat related. They're in the same bloodline. But once I was done just mapping them out, I set them down with like a reddish brown eyeshadow. And then I went kind of similar how I did before with just a flat, dense packing brush with some white eyeshadow. Set that all underneath that, a little bit over, just to kind of highlight this area a little bit more and set things down a little bit. So yeah, before we move on any longer, I'm going to spray my face with some setting powder, spray my face with setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I like this one for doing the steps in between. Usually I would do it a little bit more, but I kind of just forgot. So I'm gonna quickly set everything down. And this one, I feel like it just blends everything together. Maybe that's just setting spray in general, but it works really well with my face. So it's one of my go-tos, honestly. Setting spray is all dried down. And I quickly just did my nose contour off camera. I took the same thin little liner brush that we did for our inner corner here. And I just took a little bit of the cream blend stick in white. Did a little tiny dot on the end of my nose and a little thin triangle kind of pointing down. So let's throw on some glitter actually. I'm gonna be using the Disco Lady Glitterly Obsessed glitter gel from ColourPop. It's a nice holographic chunky rainbow glitter. And I'm just gonna throw that on the sides of my cheeks here. And then going back in with our kimchi palette, the Rainbow Donuts one, the glitter that we used on our eyes earlier, I'm just gonna add that on top as well. Kind of disperse and create a little extra funness. So now that we got all that set and done, we're gonna move on to lips. First thing I'm gonna do is use the NYX Line Loud lip liner, and I'm just gonna do my normal lip shape. So kind of where the beginning of my mouth normally is, I'm just gonna arch it up way more, a little bit of an exaggerated Cupid's bow. You'll see what I'm doing. All right, and then on the bottom portion, where my lip kind of naturally ends on the bottom here, the shadow that it creates, that's where I'm gonna put my lip liner, where it kind of meets the under part, or like the beginning part of my chin, and kind of match that up with the sides of my lips on the bottom here. I'm gonna bring it in just a tad bit more, because sometimes if I just do my lips how they naturally are, it kind of creates this weird kind of look. So, and then I'm just gonna fill all that in with the lip liner. First, I think I'm gonna go in with the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Life's a Beach. I'm gonna go in with that, kind of blend that in a little bit. And then on top of that, I'm gonna use the same liquid lipstick in the shade Sandstorm, just to kind of tone it down just a little bit. Okay, liking how that looks, I'm just gonna add a little bit of the cream white in the center. Just kind of give our lips a little bit more of a plumper shape. Oh, we got lipstick on our teeth. That's honestly kind of part of the look, so I'm gonna leave it. You know what? Let's add some beauty marks, because I feel like she would. I have a mark kind of right here already, so I'm gonna turn it into a heart, because why not? Perfect. I think that's gonna be all set for the makeup. I'm gonna quickly throw on a pair of lashes. I'm gonna do one final layer of finishing setting spray. I'm gonna throw on my look, my hair, different accessories, and we will get ready for the final reveal. Revealiana? Sure. Okay, be back in a second.
A few moments later.
Did somebody order a Chappell Roan hot to go? Oh my gosh. This is the final Chappell Roan inspired mug makeup look. Some pastel clown drag goddess fantasy. I rhinestoned these bunny's ears like a couple hours ago, and they're kind of honestly. And I embellished this bodysuit all by myself, and I gotta say, I'm very happy and proud with it. It's got fringe all along the sides here, and I love it. What if I just, ooh.
She's a willow pill. A willow pill.
But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed everything that you saw today. If you want to see more videos from me, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're down there, you might as well go like the video. I will be posting pictures of this look over on my Instagram page. So if you want to see that and everything else that I've done, you can go ahead and click the link that's down there below, or you can follow me at Dollyboy xoxo. Yeah, I'm going to go take my photos. I'm going to continue to enjoy this makeup that I did, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye! When Chappell Roan was saying that she had a wand and a rabbit, am I the rabbit?
So willow pill. You want a big pill or you want a willow pill?
Get it like a pop, get it hot like pop.